Hey, shalom, Israel.
Shalom.
Shalom.
I want to start by giving all glory and praises to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem,
Rakakadash.
We the brothers from down Tampa, Florida, from the camp of GMS Tampa. Okay, the GMS Tampa branch. All right, double honor to those an apostle, great milestone, who teach you well. Peace and blessings to the brothers who pushing this work and true sincerity to the scattered abroad. The brother Amawan, next to me I have the brother.
You call?
Brother Malak.
All right, we just want to flow in the spirit. All right, just pretty much, backing alive up. All right, as the Akim was going into. All right, as America is, destruction is inevitable. Okay, yeah, inevitable. That's a little tongue twister.
Yeah.
All right, but in this spirit though, because we've seen that America is at its end. All right, and we know that all these things that's taking place right now is just really tying up with prophecy. All right, through the spirit power by Shemel Shai. All right, and we just seeing that America is it's crumbling quickly. All right, and everything that's going on with the war in Iran, okay, in Israel, this is just speeding up the process of its own destruction, man, self-destruction. All right, through the spirit power by Shemel Shai. So really just flowing in the spirit. All right, just touching up on various topics of things. All right, well, when this is edifying, okay? But, whatever you brothers got, man, you just bring it out, just flow.
I got that word inevitable in the Edom Online.
Mm-hmm.
It says inevitable, adjective, unavoidable, admitting of no escape or evasion.
Right, and we know that this place is going to go out with a bang, okay? Those nuclear missiles, man. All right? The soils of America is going to be engulfed in flames, man. Okay, we know that it's gonna go out with nuclear missiles being shot from one place to another, okay, and hitting the soils of this place and causing nothing but destruction. All right, through the spirit power by Shemel Shai, man, and that is just unavoidable. Okay, you cannot run from what is already predestined to happen, man. Okay, Esau Edom is on, it's on its own, time. What is it? What do they call it?
Doomsday clock.
Doomsday clock.
Yeah.
So he knows that he has a doomsday of him, being destroyed. Okay, of his own destruction, man. Okay, you can bring that back.
Khan, that word inevitable also got a precept to back you up.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we can grab a little bit of that and flow in the spirit.
Khan. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 16. Starting at verse 11.
Oh, Slot, finish that inevitable.
That was, I can bring it back. That was pretty much the point. It says, inevitable, the adjective, is unavoidable, admitting of no escape or evasion.
So, no escape, unavoidable, man. And these people, right, millions of these people, man, they're not going to be able to, neither is Esau going to be able to avoid, all right, those missiles, when they get shot off, man. You see? And we this is what it keeps us excited. Okay, this is what's exciting to us. All right, through the spirit power by Shemel Shai, because we know that this is a prophecy that has to take place. All right, that's going to usher in and bring in, all right, that kingdom of and righteousness, man. Okay, you see, so this is just a buildup. This devil over there talking about a peace, peace treaty, ceasefire, and then all of a sudden, like, Israel shooting off missiles.
Less than 2 days.
Like, come on, man,
And then they say, Salat.
You got it.
Then they was like, oh, well, we didn't do it. Israel did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you behind it.
Exactly.
All right.
And he didn't know, and exactly, you behind it, you with them, you backing them up, and you been backing them up.
Y'all they allies, right?
So at the end of the day, whatever they do, you got some.
Did, yeah.
Exactly. You got it, bro.
Khan, this is 2nd Esdras 16 and verse 11. It says, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence.
Ooh. So the Lord's in control, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai is in control of all these things. So who's going to, Scripture says, who shall resist his will, roughly paraphrasing. Hey, this is a part of the Lord's movie, and it's being played out. Every person has a script, and so does Esau in this movie, man.
Yep.
Okay.
And Esau, a part of his script all right, is America being destroyed, all right, in World War III.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when this thing really reaches its climax, because right now we in the beginning of it. As Yahweh Shai said, this is the beginning of sorrows. You got the gas prices going up. Food is about to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But all these things are according to the will of Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
Which is another token, all right, that the end is manifest, which I have that on deck when them brothers get done. You know?
Con, you
Yep.
can finish that up.
Verse 12, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, and the sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also, before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss, when they began to be shot into the ends of the world.
And that's the time we in, man. We in a time where, basically they're gonna start shooting them arrows, okay, which is a code word for those ICBM nuclear missiles, all right, which that's the talk, okay, of the world, okay, war and nukes, okay, but we understand that certain prophecies have to come to pass first before that ultimate judgment plays out, okay, which that prophecy is the mandate, all right, of the RFID microchip.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's what really, I think nothing really big gonna happen until that happens.
Yeah, they have to put that into play first.
Yeah.
And that's why they even have these puppets like Trump and Elon Musk, okay, in these big positions, right, pushing that, that kind of version of digital infrastructure.
Yeah, they gotta usher it in.
Yeah, through gradualism. And you got this guy Elon Musk when he was doing the trials, the human trials, okay, putting that neural link within people. This is just Esau, putting things into motion, okay, because eventually it's going to come to a point where they're going to make it known as of what they're doing, but they're going to do it in a crafty way. You see, that's why you have everything in the technology, AI, everything, like these super centers and stores, pretty much being transformed into, that digital tap pay, okay, or transition, okay,
Yeah.
into tap pay.
Because the system is already set up.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to go fully digital, so everything is already set up. They just need that chip to come. That's it.
Yeah.
And what's a greater crisis than this war?
Yeah.
All right, which this is a global crisis, man.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's being affected. The oil is going through the roof. All right, everything needs oil. Everything, okay, gas. All right, food. All right, so this is a global crisis, which they can usher in a global solution.
Yeah, because you got the Strait of Hormuz shut down for the U.S. or America, man, and its allies. So now, what does that cause? It causes, prices to go up. It causes economic, turmoil. All right, to lead into where millions of people are going to be affected by it, from the east to the west.
Another Great Depression.
Exactly.
Which when you go into the Great Depression, that brought in the Social Security. All right, so these global elites, man, they use these crises, global crises, as ways to forward their agenda. Okay, and this is the time we in. All right, it's gonna get a lot worse. Prices are gonna skyrocket a lot more until ultimately they bring in that solution, which is that chip.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's after that, shortly after, that's when the nuke's gonna come and Yahweh Shai is gonna ultimately bring that deliverance to the elect.
That's right, bro.
Because that's the time we in, bro. That's literally all we waiting for. Is we that close?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Jacob's trouble, civil unrest within America, but we that close though.
Yeah, it's civil unrest is a spirit because a lot of these people are at each other's neck.
Yep.
And soon it's going to come to a point where it's going to be a civil war, race war, all that's going to cause a tension within these people.
Yeah, it's already divided.
Especially when prices are going up, people get angry, they get frustrated, they get mad. Those demons start to come out of these people, man.
Oh, it's
the true intentions.
Right, it's the Democrats' fault. Oh, it's the Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all voted for them.
Yeah.
Feel me? It's y'all fault that the country's in a position that's like, it's already divided.
Right, which, to back you up, they already kind of did that with the C-19.
Yeah.
Who took it, who
the
didn't.
vaxxed versus the unvaxxed.
Yeah.
It's y'all fault this shit we still in the goddamn pandemic.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And Esau pushed that fear tactic out, and it started to infiltrate into these people's minds. Because these people count on it. They trust in it. And what did that do for those that trusted in his system? That raised their antennas to panic.
Just like you doing now. Panic.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna wipe out a whole civilization.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's pushing that fear.
Exactly. Yep. Bro, that was it on that?
Con, that was the point.
Okay, Con, you got it, bro.
I got a quick precept. This is 2 Ezra 9 verse 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest.
And we're seeing the end manifest.
Yep.
We're seeing the end, all right, of Esau, Edom's, wicked kingdom, man. This is why we give all glory and praise to Yahweh Shem Shai. And we see all these things popping off according to prophecy, these earthquakes, uproars of the people, pestilence is to come, okay, famine, proceeding to 2 Ezra chapter 15, the 15th chapter. So we know that these things are going to escalate to getting worse and worse and worse. But it has to come in through a certain way or a certain wave, so to speak, in its steps, man. What you got, bro?
Okay, Con.
Because it has to come in a certain steps because it's order to prophecy. All right, you can't just skip prophecy and get straight to the end. No, it's an order to it. And the scriptures say, and I'm about to get it right now, through the Spirit, Matthew 24. I'm gonna start at verse 6.
That's the Spirit, bro.
That's the Spirit.
Hey, start at verse 3.
Con.
Because I was going to actually grab it. The Spirit.
Con. This is Matthew 24, verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Yeah,
and we seeing the signs now. And Yahweh Shai gonna give them a rundown of all the things they gotta see, which will be a token that they're at the end. Once those things wasn't fulfilled in their lifetime, it's being fulfilled in our lifetime. Okay, now, and whose end is it talking about? It's talking about Esau, the so-called white man's end. This is the end of his kingdom, bro, we seeing, bro. Okay? This is the end, all right, this is the last rulership of the heathen.
That's right.
And
bro.
we seeing it. The Lord, we seeing it manifest right before our eyes, man. You got it, bro.
Verse 4.
And it's a blessing.
That's right.
Okay, to see the fall of your enemy, man. This devil been ruling over us hundreds of years. Okay, now we get to see it. We get to see him fall. We get to see him collapse, bro. That's a blessing, bro.
Yeah. Just what he thinks he's gonna get to the peak of his accomplishing his goals.
Nah.
That's when he's gonna be brought down the hardest.
Yeah.
You see, because what Micah 2 and so like a Malachi, all right, chapter 1 verse 4, all right, when you read that, all right, then being the border of wickedness, all right, what does it say? It says that they shall build up, but the Lord's going to throw them down. You see, so it's already predestined for him to be brought down.
It's already written.
Yeah, and this time, what's that?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
In the midst of you building, the Lord letting you get so close, okay, to fulfilling your new world order, and he coming, rain on your parade, man. All right, you got to do it, King.
Verse 5. Verse 4, it says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, take no heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach.
Many false prophets. Got it.
And shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
You got it, King.
God, we're showing you that, though we hearing the rumors of wars, though we hearing of these war talks, and it's escalating, getting to a point where though missiles are being shot off, though people are dying, it's still not at that time where we at the end, man. This is just the beginning of these things.
He said the beginning of sorrows.
That's right.
Your gas going up. That's the beginning of sorrows. You got more to go through.
Yeah, which shows you that's why we waiting on that MOT to the B.
Yeah.
That's according to prophecy. When this devil really hits with that, man, okay, he gonna come down having great wrath because he know he has but a short time. He's already in that mindset of putting these things in pieces and places. All right, but when it really comes and he puts a stamp on it, all right, and he makes it known, okay, by the way he's setting up. All right, what's the word I'm looking for? When you seeing these more of these militaries, out here, when you seeing more of, this devil being, harder, all right, on the civilians.
Sure, that's coming down that great wrath.
Exactly. When you seeing these things, and then he brings in that into the O to the T to the B as a solution, like, hey, we got the problem, we got the fix right here. Then that's when But
we close to that, bro.
Exactly.
Cause ain't shit finna really happen with this war until that comes to pass. That has to happen. So yeah, it's a lot of talk. We gonna do this. We gonna wipe out this. Ain't nothing happening till that chip comes. Now, they can bomb a couple places and speed this process up. All right.
Oh yeah.
They can definitely do that. Definitely. I ain't saying they can't drop a couple bombs. But as far as the nukes, they ain't coming till that chip come.
Oh yeah.
But they can drop a couple bombs and do a couple more war crimes to just further the collapse of this economy.
Right.
Yeah. Because they may just say y'all cut off completely from the Strait of they can do that. Okay.
Yeah, because you still gotta have those little nations that's being, they gotta be loaded up.
Yeah.
The movie has to have a certain scenes, split scenes.
Yeah.
And then you got the scenes that's in the background. So Esau is just making it known that why the beast is gonna hate the whore. You see.
All their allies.
So
NATO, they already broke off from NATO.
Yeah, they ain't fucking with them, man.
Nah, this nigga that y'all started this war. Look, this is it, bro. And you go on social media and you scroll like, bro, everybody's seeing it now. Everybody's waking up to the fact that, hold on, bro, nah, y'all really the problem. Okay.
That's right, bro.
Yeah,
you got it.
Yep.
Verse 7, Matthew 24:7. For
the Lord doing everything he said he was going to do, man. We seeing the Lord. Proverbs, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. He turneth it whithersoever he will. Look at this nigga's a madman. We gonna wipe out a whole civilization tonight, 8 p.m.
Right.
Iran like, okay, bring it, motherfucker.
Mr. Taco Man. Trump always
chickens out because you know why? The Lord put spirit on these nations. Let the weak say I am strong. You can't come against them like you used to be able. Okay, we ain't ceasefire and shit.
Yeah.
America called for that ceasefire.
Yeah.
But y'all was winning the war. Why y'all calling for a ceasefire?
Yeah, because now they have he had a big problem with them being able to have the nuclear capabilities.
Yeah.
He
don't like that.
You don't like that.
That's what this whole thing about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Exactly.
Iran can't have nukes. Why the fuck not? You got them. Who are you to say that? Who are you to tell them that they can't have nukes, but you can?
Right.
So you can just go over them and bully them out their shit. Nah, bro, that ain't how it's working.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because Russia and China, in particular, Russia is a guard unto them.
Exactly. Yeah, and they're major players.
Yeah.
In this
they ain't even stepped in yet.
Ooh.
They ain't even stepped in yet.
They just sitting back watching.
Like,
analyzing.
Like that's exactly all these nations. Like, damn, America can't. Little old Iran. Like all these nations see it. Like, damn, this little old you can't do nothing with little old Iran. Oh, y'all cooked.
That's right. You got it, bro.
Yes, like it.
Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Mm-hmm.
All these are the beginning of sorrows.
So all these are gonna be signs of the beginnings of sorrows, man. You know, which you know, you had it where Ezra said what? You know, war is me, who shall deliver me in those days? And they expounded on what those things that was gonna come. You see? So this shows you that the state of this place is gonna be in great distress. All right, when you analyze it through the spirit, when you read it in these scriptures, man. All right, of how bad it's gonna be. That's why it's another Jeremiah 30:7. Okay, Jacob's trouble, man. Jacob's gonna be out here, you know, all kind of toe up. All right, through the flow, man. Esau gonna be coming down having great rampant. Hey, this devil had it where he just had ice, and I believe he still do, at every major airport.
Oh yeah, I think he still does.
Yeah, just patrolling.
Cause it's gonna come to a point you try to leave and you ain't gonna be able to.
Exactly, and that's 2 Ezra chapter 15, man.
A man tired of going to a city.
Yep.
Nobody coming in, nobody go out. That's the Lord preparing, setting up the table for judgment. No, you ain't leaving here. This America finna be an all-out war zone, bro.
Yeah.
And then they gonna have war outside the country. You know, because you got that. Another thing that's coming back is that draft.
Yeah.
You can't forget about that.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
That's the spirit. Can't forget about that. They finna start shipping niggas off the war. All right.
There's more on that. That was it on
And
that.
guess and you can see it like, damn, it's gonna be so much political turmoil because who finna go fight a war that nobody wanted? Everybody's saying, hold on, man, y'all started this fucking war. Right. Y'all went over there fucking with Iran. You know? Hell nah, we ain't going to the draft. That's more political conflict.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna cause a lot more attention in these people. That's why I said what? If a brother can grab, if Satan is divided against Satan, or if a house is divided,
I know what you want.
God, you can grab that from me because look, these American people already been doing videos. They've already been showing, you know, how they feel about this, you know, guy Trump by protesting. You know, that's why you got the no-key protests. Okay, that's why you got these people, and even in the army, doing videos saying how they ain't fucking with Israel. And you got the guy who was, in that one video, he got his arm broke.
Oh, he was a general.
General or something like that. He was a Marine or something like that. Okay, you know, Shalaki, don't quote me. All right, but you know, he got his arm broken. And what he was trying to do is he was trying to let him know that we ain't trying to fight for Israel.
We ain't with it. See what happened to that nigga?
Yeah.
And he was a high-ranking officer in the military.
And he gave them how many years of
service? Yeah,
come on now.
It's over, bro.
So it shows you that these people ain't with it, man. And then you got those high ranking officers pretty much leaving the office.
Yeah.
You know, they saying, look, they giving it they goddamn 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, he firing a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Niggas trying to get dishonorably discharged. It's bad, bro. But I got what you asked for.
Yeah, bro, you got it.
This is Mark 3 and verse 24 in the NLT. A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse.
Right. A kingdom divided by civil war will collapse. Nobody's in agreement. Everybody's at each other's necks. Okay? Nobody. That's why they had that spirit. They had that movie come out, Civil War.
Yep.
What kind of American are you? All right? And what did he do? He started blowing people's heads off. Okay? He started dropping bodies. He was already in the spirit of killing motherfuckers before they even got there.
He was already killing motherfuckers.
Yeah. Which shows you that these so-called civilized people who seem to be sane are soon going to be really out here, you know, catching bodies, man, for the sake of their quote-unquote country.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be pick a side. Real soon it's going to be pick a side, you know. Well, who you with? It's everybody going to be divided. It's going to be, you know, blacks versus whites, quote-unquote, so-called blacks versus so-called whites.
Yeah, that's race wars.
Democrats versus Republicans.
Yep.
This is about, because the Lord said that. He said he would set the Egyptian against the Egyptian.
Yeah, that's another one.
Yeah, I can grab it. I can
Con,
grab it. Yeah, you know.
that one.
I got something real quick.
Yeah.
Con, go ahead, bro.
In 2 Ezra 15 and 14, it says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands."
And there you have it. And that's the time we in, man. It's only just escalating to that point. Okay, really. That's why we even brought it out, going into, ICE being in these airports. All right, you had it where people was pissed off, like, hey, we trying to catch flights to this place and that place. You delaying our flights, checking us, and people are getting a lot more frustrated. You see a lot
ICE shit.
The whole ICE
That's
shit,
illegal.
Yeah. Okay, you got it, bro.
Salaki. This war is illegal. It hasn't been passed through Congress. So he just said, "Fuck y'all, you fuck Congress. I'm above Congress. Bro. This is Nero, bro.
Yeah.
This is the devil. This is Satan in office. Look, nobody wants to fight this illegal war. It hasn't went through Congress." He said, only thing that concerns me is my morality.
Ooh, my morality.
This is who in office, which.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
He going based off what the fuck he see and what he feels.
What he feel fit.
Yeah, that's it. Which meaning he ain't running by the script of what they telling him.
Of the Constitution.
No, because according to people, they'll quote that law all day, but when they realize that at the end of the day that this devil ain't going by that shit, man, that's when it gets scary for these American people.
And that's how you know who's truly in power.
Exactly.
Controlling him to do this, bro, because he's just doing. Well, he think he's doing his own will, but he really doing the will of the Lord.
Yeah.
But that pride, bro, that's what's gonna get him. That's what's gonna F him up.
And who's more prouder than him?
Exactly, bro.
That nigga, the king of pride.
Yeah, and if your brother want to grab it, just to back it up with that pride. That's right.
I got you right here.
Yeah, grab it.
Is that Proverbs 16 verse 18? It says, "Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall."
So a pride go before destruction, and a haughty spirit, before a fall. And this is this devil right here, man. Trump.
We witnessing that in full live effect, bro. They go, "Oh, we America. We got all the big guns. We got all that. We got all that." They went to Iran getting this shit
smacked.
And that's going to just plummet even lower and lower and lower, bro.
Yeah.
They ain't recovering from this, bro.
Yeah, because that's costing a lot of money right there, man.
That's what they want.
Yeah, a lot of that money running out. You running out of drones. You running out of missiles. And here you have it. Iran over there using old shit. They got
the big shit.
Yeah, come on, man. All this gonna pull you motherfuckers into a bigger hole.
Yep. And the big dogs ain't even step in.
Yep.
And then your allies finna come against you. So it's already written, bro.
Yeah, because look, they was already talking about, hey, let us land here, in France, and let us land here in the UK, and they wasn't fucking with them, man. They was like, nah, we don't know about all that, So these other players in this movie not even vouching for him.
Why is he moving like that? Because he know it that he had but a short time.
That's right.
That's why he making all these. That's why he is going straight. It's the Lord, like the brother said. Malak. It's the Lord. It's going past Congress. We don't got time to have Congress review it for a couple. Nah, bro. We going past Congress. These executive orders. We striking. We ceasefire. We striking. They can't. It's the Lord ain't letting this thing calm down.
No. Oh yeah. It's got to keep firing up.
He up in the ante.
Yeah. And that's why every day you looking and you seeing some brothers dropping something in the chat like, oh shit, though he just said what he said, he needed 2 weeks of break.
Less than 2 days, less than 2 hours.
Hey man, and no matter what they want to do, the Lord still got it rolling. Let's go, man. You got it.
That was it, Malak?
That was it.
That was the point, Con.
Yeah, I got one.
You got it.
This is
Oh, what else that you had earlier?
2 Ezra 15.
That woe.
Con.
Bring that back. It's like
Con. 2 Ezra 15.
Start verse 14.
14. Con. And the real point is in 16. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh.
Yeah, because we was just touching on that point. I know the Spirit have us just kind of floating here and there, it's flowing though. And going into these American people, man, they gonna be they gonna be at each other's throat. Civil unrest, all right, civil war, all right, that the bro brought out earlier, okay, the black and white, the race war. So these people gonna be in that tension, spirit of rising, attacking anything they can get their hands on. They're gonna be attacking places, breaking and entering, and all kinds of stuff, man. Weapons in their hands. It's just gonna be all hell breaking loose in the streets. Okay, you got it.
It says, and one people, for the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
And that's what Esau wants. See, Esau, even so-called white man, wants order out of chaos. Okay, order out of chaos, man. He wants to see chaos so he can bring in that order. But see, he has to let that chaos, get to a point where it's that bad where he sends those troops in. That's why this devil Trump was saying, like, at these ICE being deported to these airports, if he needed to, he would send in the damn National Guard. Okay? So he already quick to do it. If he gets to that point, he like, look, if he got to, he gonna send them boys in too. So what is that telling you? That he's quick to move on you people, man. Which is gonna raise fucking eyebrows for these American people as well. Because going into it, here you have it, people are already being stirred up, and you already talking about sending them more people, more of them boys in. That's just gonna raise the tension to get worse and worse. All right, in the midst of where it's already got a lot of chaos going on. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another.
There you go. This is what's going to make it to get worse and worse, to lead into what these people are going to start to do what? Continue.
And they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
Going into that chaos that this devil like to see. He wanna be able to bring in that order through chaos. So he got to see the chaos be a lot more than what it is today. So he's gonna do things to add fuel to the fire.
Yep.
You see? So bring that back from the top, Baba Kasha.
Verse 2 Esdras 15, verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
So these people going to take actions in their own hands. So they're going to get tired of the BS of him not following along the lines of to the law, all right, the constitutions, all right, all these things. They're going to be like, listen, man, he don't give a damn about us. And they're going to start doing whatever the hell they want to do. And that's what you seen during the when this devil Trump was when he was in the chair the first time, and they stormed the Capitol, man.
Yep.
You see? So this is just going to stir up more of these T attacks, so quote unquote. It's going to stir up more with Antifa and all these.
And y'all voted for this nigga again.
Yeah, these super cells, it's all this shit going to stir up, man. All right, and it's going to lead to him doing what is just going into it in scriptures. Go ahead.
That was the point.
16?
I can get some more though.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 17, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
And this is the time we in. All right? This is the times we're getting to, that when these things stir up, when these lights get knocked out, okay? Because there's a potential, they're talking about an energy crisis, how this thing with Iran, it could potentially, cause effect within the energy, okay, the power structure, how much AI and this shit is just, it's everywhere.
Shut these lights off.
Yeah.
Get real.
This shit gonna get real. So when they do that, guess what? This is gonna be the spirit that's on these people. Go ahead.
Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled.
Oh no, back up one more.
Verse 17, Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
And that's the point I was trying to get to. You know, speaking a little bit ahead, that's a spirit road, you know what I'm saying? Because them putting these sanctions, okay, on these intersections, on these airports, okay, where you traveling and coming in and out, that's going to cause people to, you know, really panic in a way. You know, what is the next step that they're going to do, and what's the next kind of actions that's going to take place, you know, here when you got all this war talk. So these people are going to be in a state of panicking, leading to what? The pride, all right, these people, there's going to be so much to where these people are going to be doing whatever the hell they want to do. So it's going to be bad out here in these streets, man. All right, people are going to be afraid to even come outside their door. All right, death is going to be at every corner. People are going to be really in a state of saying, you know, hey, man, I don't know, you know, or else they're going to be out here fucking like a hooligan, you know, breaking and entering, okay, robbing and stealing. But leading that to what? There's not going to be no pity upon their neighbor. You see? Bring that back.
2 Ezra 15, verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation.
Yep. And I go right with this. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 19 and verse 2. And I will set the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, which you know, Egypt is failing. All right, that old American mirth is gone, bro. That old American spirit is gone, bro. All right, these streets are dry. It says, I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers, all right, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. Which they go into they go into the charmers, they go into their idols, they asking Chat GPT what's going on. Chat can't even give you a damn answer. Chat can only tell you so much, but Chat doesn't know a prophetic timeline of what's about to go down in the earth, man. All right, it says to their idols, to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. They looking into the Project Looking Glass, and they seeing that their doom is inevitable. All right. It says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord. And this is Trump. This is who he is, bro. He's that cruel Lord. And a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts.
Yeah, because they run into those wizards, the witches and warlocks. They run into them. They all gathered up and they looking for a solution. They waiting on a goddamn, hey, what you finna tell us now? You know? And it's going to be the same answer.
It's failing me.
You know, they ain't going to get no answer.
Yeah, because the power ain't on their side no more.
Exactly.
Aforetime, they'll go to their these wizards and they'll stand in their enchantments and they will work. Okay, but that power is leaving them, man. That power is being translated from Esau to Yahweh Shai. All right? And hey, this is the end of this man's kingdom. It's manifest. We see it.
That's right, bro.
You can't see it by now, then shit. You know, pray to the Lord. The Lord allow you to see it.
God, that's right.
Because the Lord is the one that opens the eyes and closes them. You got it?
You got anything else?
Not really.
Come on. Hey, you got anything else on? Come on, hey, so, you know, the spirit, man, you know, just wanted to touch up on that. You know, Lord, when this lesson was edifying, we're going to close it out by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, HaKadosh. Once again, double honor to that was an apostle, great millstone, teaching well, you know. Until next time we say, Shalom.
Shalom.